What's happening? How was yours, Diwali? Hope you had fun. Uh, yeah, यार हाँ आज लाभ पाचम है. So that's why you're seeing me in this shirt and shirt. क्योंकि I don't know गुजराती में गुजरात में we have this newer thing और उसके 5 दिन बाद हम लोग ऑफिस चालू करते हैं मुहूर्त वूहर्त करते हैं and all that. So लाभ पाचम था तो आज everyone is like working and तभी I was ready. I'll go meet some friends and ऑफिस में मुहूर्त करने. But that's the stuff. The reason I'm here is Sunday tha, I had an hour to kill and I have not live streamed. And one thing I've noticed is कि अगर आप बहुत बड़ा गैप ले लेते हो ना बीच में कोई चीज़ करते टाइम तो the next time you start is this becomes a hassle, like it becomes a very huge task. So even आप बस यहाँ के बकचोदी कर लो कुछ भी कर लो but you want to do this, like same happens with gym कि आप भले जिम एक्सरसाइज मत करो but go to that place, like go to the gym, भले वहाँ पे आप वॉक करके आ जाओ 15 मिनट का रेडमिल पे, इट्स फाइन बट यू गोटा डू दिस. सेम स्ट्रीमिंग पे भी है कि यू वांट टू मेक श्योर कि आप करो इसको. यू डोंट नॉट वरीड अबाउट कि यार मैं आगे आगे क्या बोलूँगा कब करूँगा, एक महीने बाद रैंडम हो जाएगा, राइट? सो यू वांट टू कीप डूइंग दिस. हे कृपाली जीएम हाँ ठीक है. सो agenda, as I said, this is chill sesh. The agenda nahi, so you can ask questions. I'd love to talk about those. But other than that, I think I'll just share a few things which I am working on. उस पर बात कर सकते हैं and we'd love to go into that stuff. बाकी तो we'll go through my bookmarks. और उसमें क्या interesting है. We have Akshit here. Hey bro, founder of Glow Design Studio. भाई का ग्लो को साथ में डिजाइन स्टूडियो का भी ग्लो करवा दिया है एंड बढ़िया नाम चूज किया है बट लाइक वेरी कूल. हाँ तो करें स्टार्ट फिर. लेट्स गेट थ्रू सम स्टफ. आई थिंक I'll just jump into my Figma यार, वहाँ को दिखाता हूँ. So you might have been, I'll also share my stream, थोड़ा आइडिया देता हूँ. देखो, let me first of all turn do not disturb. रैंडम बकचोदी होती है मेरे ग्रुप्स में यार, बहुत ज़्यादा ही रैंडम. But let's share my screen and we'll get into it. मतलब ये वाला जो लेआउट है, दिस इज द डकॉइट लेआउट फॉर चिलिंग वाला पूरा, राइट? सो ब्रेकिंग बैंड वाला अलग लेआउट होता है, ये अलग होता है. तो इन बोथ लाइक दिस आई हैव नॉट डन दैट मच क्योंकि मैं स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहा हूँ दिस, राइट? सो द आइडिया नहीं क्या लिखे क्या नहीं. आई थिंक दिस इज गुड. लेट मी सी इफ आई कैन फाइंड अनदर लाइव स्ट्रीम काइंड ऑफ अ थिंग. No, I think I arranged something. Yeah, this one. This one was my favorite. This is much better session kind of thing. ठीक है, चलो आते हैं. So you might have seen me sharing these shorts, right? ये t-shirts है, ये सब चीज़ें हैं. तो like this also, right? And ये तो पुराना वीडियो है. This also here you will see. And I've been wearing this t-shirt for a long time. तो मैंने चालू कर दिया and this is my day-to-day wear. ठीक है. And बाय द वे इसके लिए को रोका भी एक जगह, एक मॉल में रोका था भाई मेरे को. व्हाट इज दिस FUC कि क्या लिख के घूम रहे हो तुम एंड ऑल दैट. अहमदाबाद में प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है बट लाइक स्टिल पीपल स्टॉप एंड आस्क. बट हाँ, क्या है? सो लाइक एनी अदर डिजाइनर, any other creative person, or I think any other person, we all want to start our own clothing या t-shirt का thing, right? I think बचपन में स्कूल में कॉलेज में हर किसी ने सोचा होगा कि मैं यार t-shirt चालू करता हूँ, राइट? So I have thought of that a lot of time. I even tried with design friends. We even did that website Gunda home, and I've been experimenting with printing a lot. और कर रहे थे धीमे धीमे. But the problem always have been कि यार उसको full fledged करने के लिए I need some capital first. I need some time, and I needed a narrative. So like I can design, वो तो मैं कर सकता हूँ, right? I can just go and jump and design into t-shirt, right? बट यार नरेटिव क्या होगा? वॉट विल बी द लाइक थिंग जो मेरे माइंड में लाइक जिससे लोग कनेक्ट करेंगे. पीपल डोंट लाइक दिस 2-3 टाइप्स ऑफ टी-शर्ट पीपल वेयर, राइट? एक तो होता है वो अपना जो क्वालिटी में हाई मिल रही है, सॉलिड टी-शर्ट्स एंड ऑल दैट, लाइक मोस्टली आई वेयर दैट. देन आता है एक नैरेटिव वाला. अगर आपको याद होगा बेवकूफ.com करके था, व्हाट दे वुड डू कि वो लोग उठाते थे टी-शर्ट फ्रॉम फेम, लाइक उठाते थे कोट्स फ्रॉम फेमस सोशल मीडिया एंड उसको फिर like ए भाई देख अपना टाइम आएगा and they'll just make t-shirt out of it. So people will wear it for the topic जो भी चल रहा है उसके लिए, and then also it was funny also people would just wear it to make a statement. अभी for me to design I wanted something similar because normal t-shirt quality में नहीं बेच पाऊंगा मैं, वो उतना time going into that fabric and all that is not possible. So instead of going into fabric and solids I went into the print side of things. Design क्या करेंगे अब design में obviously आई कांट मेक रैंडम मीम स्टफ, क्योंकि वो मतलब नहीं है. मैं तो ऐसे भी आउट ऑफ उसमें रहता हूँ अभी काम को जैसे, और फिर बिल्कुल ही पीपल वोंट गेट एन आइडिया, राइट? सो व्हाट आई वांटेड टू डू वाज आई वांटेड टू फाइंड दैट नैरेटिव, and that narrative I found through this Horizon Club. So what happened was like, this is the story by the way. I was working with a client, and they were like hell micromanaging. ठीक है, like पागलों की तरह micromanage कर रहे थे वो लोग, कि एक एक चीज के यहाँ से ये मूव कर दो, वहां से वो मूव कर दो, on that level. और I was like done. I was like, bro, मेरे को नहीं करना है, and I was very angry on that sort of thing. And then while I was doing that, मेरे को एक आइडिया है कि व्हाट इफ आई कुड जस्ट लाइक आई कैन नॉट से दिस ऑन ट्विटर, क्योंकि यार फिर वो हो जाता है ना, लाइक ट्विटर पे क्लाइंट देख रहे हैं मेरे, तो हाउ डू आई कम्युनिकेट दिस विदाउट कम्युनिकेटिंग लाइक सेइंग इट एंड ऑफेंडिंग एनीवन. Like, what if I make this as a general statement which every designer want to say? And that's where this whole thing came from, right? And also if you remember, तन्मय भट्ट का बहुत पहले एक skit आया था honest slash करके, so that was a really cool concept जहाँ पे they would say things they want to say instead of the fake ones जो हम pretend करते हैं. तो I just mixed both of these and I started working on that. I think मेरे पास यहाँ के डिजाइन पड़े भी होंगे जो मैंने वो चालू किया था, ये रहा, ये has the first one जो डिजाइन चालू हुआ था, जो you had been design. This was the first thing I want to say. And then obviously उस पे मैं एक artwork try कर रहा था. I had like club per thing. So the whole starting thing was कि एक t-shirt बनाएंगे with the club, right? So every month there will be a drop about a certain topic, which mean micromanaging. It could be payment and all that, like design के around. And we'll just airdrop it to like club के जो members होंगे. That was the idea, but then obviously उसको अलग करते करते we just went into different thing, और अभी बहुत सारे designs हो गई हैं. And let me show you the inspiration for design where that came from. इसमें है क्या? इसमें नहीं है, एक second. Oops, some other work you're seeing. So the t-shirt, like this was a t-shirt called Out of Office. Like I like the combination of white and red, and this also happened because there's this company called Forma, जिसमें गया था श्रीलंका वाले पे, उनके पास भी वही कॉम्बिनेशन, एंड आई हैव वोर दैट टी शर्ट टू हेल. लाइक वो टी शर्ट पूरी एकदम लाइक फट चुकी है क्योंकि मैंने पहना है उसको, राइट? एंड आई लव दैट कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेड एंड व्हाइट. तो आई वाज लाइक ओके, आई वांट टू मेक समथिंग ऑन दिस. तो यही थीम कलर पे भी डबल डाउन. एंड देन आई ऑल्सो हैड सम इंस्पिरेशन आल्सो, पेंटोन कलर मेरे पास पड़ा हुआ था, चेक दैट. First I was making an orange, but orange में वो vibe नहीं थी. I was like, yeah, white is, red is like, I was obviously correcting some references. तुम क्या vibe कर सकते हैं? I feel like if you find that certain color of red, तो वो अलग ही white पे दिखता है. No other color pops that well, right? So all these ideas were there, and I was like, हाँ ये बढ़िया लग रहा है. I could do something on this set of things. So we picked it up. I knew that I want to do back like back पे print, not on the front. Front में मेरे को बहुत गंदा लगता है. I feel like it's shit. So we named it Honest Design Club. I think इसके logo version भी होंगे. Let me show you somewhere. ये रहा, I was trying something. I wanted to make it like a pocket square. तो आप like the initial plan was to have a pocket, और pocket में square रहेगा, so you can just like put it there, और logo वहीं पे रहेगा and all that. But फिर idea try किया, and like we don't even need pocket square, तो normal भी कर सकते हैं. तो फिर normal आ गया ये पूरा. But yeah, यहाँ से वो start हुआ. Like yeah, there's some cute variations also, which I was breaking down design, but it was not working around. So yeah, experiment with that, tried some variation. यहाँ पे अगर notice करोगे, the inspiration like font comes from here only, this serif and sans, तो उससे उठा लिया था मैंने. But obviously designer, तो instrument serif उठा के I think mixed with mean drop, aspecta के मैं mix कर दिया था. So yeah, that's I have been, and I've been experimenting on that. वो बना रहे थे बहुत time से. Then like every other project of mine, which happens with every creative, made this whole thing. Created a lot of designs, walk through कराता हूँ, बहुत cute से हैं. And then just was on sale for 6 months. और 6 महीने कुछ नहीं किया. 6 महीने बस ये ऐसे पड़ा रहा है. Then I found a printer in Ahmedabad who could print this out, and I love their quality. So I was like, okay, I want to do this. But here are some designs I will just walk you through. These are the initial designs, which was like, okay, on the micromanage thing, right? You hired me, let me design on that sort of things. The typical logo joke, I won't pop that design. I want to, instead of logo, I just made a design so it's more generalized. This one is obviously my favorite. Fuck Exposure, pay money. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna work for Exposure. This actually come from Super Team also. Super Team had this early rule where they made sure that everyone aware that, okay, in this community, don't work for free exposure. Someone said that, okay, be part of this team and all that. Say no, only work for money. And even Super Team, whenever they even used to hire from community, they would just pay money. Right? And the same thing we now do is FBI also, okay, we always pay whatever you're working with. yeah, this one obviously came from certain people who were just teaching shit design. And I was like, yeah, this should be out there. So like I say, topic by topic, money, education, and all around that. By the way, this is not for certain person. So mostly people will know. Uh, this one was again came from the typical Photoshop joke, like just Photoshop it. That's not magic skills. Like it takes certain things. बहुत चीजें करने के बाद बनता है. Yeah, I mean, this though, obviously, we all have, as a brand designer, I have gone through a lot of time. People just like copy this design. It's like, nahi, I can't copy the same logo, bro. Why, what are you talking about it? But these were the initial designs. I liked it. But these illustrations were from UI8. I bought the product and I got this. But they were not like, they were hindering the whole vibe of the brand. I was like, white पे red है. ये artwork इतना कुछ खास add नहीं कर रहा है. So I wanted to remove that, and this is when this style started. So it started with this. So I had this front में ये था, and then back में I was doing just this. For what they say. This is, by the way, a song by King and MC Stan. I was listening to this like, this is a cool line to just like, generally अगर design भी नहीं है, people like, so if you notice यहाँ पे orange design club है, but if you notice things creatives wanna say. So I was like, okay, what if I don't even push this to designers and make it for creatives? So this is where this line comes, like fuck what they say, and we were doubling down on that. और वो बना देना, I was like, okay, ये बन तो गया है, but what if this is like in the front full itna nahi set hua. I was like, this is too much to do shit. But then we started like this. I like this vibe of just using font. So I tried experimenting with different codes, right? So one of the code was, who cares what other designers think? As on Twitter, people were just like making designs for the designers. It's like, yeah, this is a good topic. Again, all these are coming from real world experiences which I'm having, and I want to make sure that I can wear this as a statement, right? And I want to find top 10, 20 designs which I can print and like sell to people. It's like, so they can make the same statement, and the statement works universally, right? ये यूएस में भी सेम डिजाइनर को होता है, इंडिया में भी सेम है, हर जगह सेम ही डिजाइनर्स को वर्क करते हैं, राइट? सो आई वांट टू मेक श्योर दैट पीपल व्हेन दे hear this t-shirt, they are making that statement, okay, you're not, मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता. This one is here. I think ये same ही है. This one is my favorite again. इसके बाद, because I was making this and I was like, one of the major problem working in local Ahmedabad or Indian ecosystem में है क्या, most of the time when we are working on brand, not only client but client की पूरी family आती है to talk about certain things, right? So I was like, okay, I want to make sure so just make it funny too. So this one is, who cares what client's wife think? Like, we're not designing for her in that case, right? So different quote on that side. Then this one obviously might offend a lot of people, but I was thinking about this in the morning itself because I made a post. कहाँ गई? Where is that? Yeah, this one. So this one I was talking about how like a lot of web designers, like brand design is much tougher than product designer. Again, I come from brand design, so that's my opinion. But then also I noticed one more thing, which was कि किसी ने ये post लिखी थी web designer वाली आज. I think it was who was it? Sorry, I was a reply guy today. Yeah, Riley wrote this, that all designers are brand designers, but not all brand designers are web designers. Now, this I agree. They are not, cause the same thing I have talked, like I have trained a lot of brand designers when it's tougher for them to convert to web designers because they'll still look at the web design page as a single slide, right? So it has an advantage but also disadvantage, right? It takes a lot of time to get them understand how a certain style you can't change. Like for them, they just see buttons as a shape, right? So for them, if the alignment or the optimization is not looking good, they will try to increase the button size just to make the balance. But you can't do that in product design. Like when you're doing landing page, you have to make sure that the buttons and everything has a rule, right? Cohesive. So ये बात करते हैं, as like one of the things which I did not like felt was कि यार web designers में जो हैं, like which we call web designers, they're not specific web designers. Very brutally honest, I think the good web designers right now we see are brand designers who convert into web designers, right? But the best ones are not product designers. But this also had a thought around this कि यार like I was born for visual, was doing product cause digital में वही चल रहा है. So branding सीखी थी but product कर रहे हैं. So this is really cool. I was like, this could work as a theme for born for product doing landing page, born for brand doing web design, like play around these, right? Born for Facebook but doing Twitter, like it could be a whole thing. This one was again a play on the existing saying, जो नहीं बोलते कि डोंट जज अ बुक बाय इट्स कवर वाला, एंड आई वाज लाइक ओके जज द कवर डिजाइन विद लव, सो लाइक करो जज, बनाया है प्यार से एकदम. But yeah, these were a couple of more designs. Then obviously tried doing some more caps, like how can I make this a hat thing, experimenting a lot of things here and there. I actually printed one. Wait. So I was like experimenting of can I print this as home, right? And if you have seen my Instagram story, so you would know that I have printed a lot of t-shirt at home. Okay, I think पीछे पड़ी भी होंगी. Like wait, let me find it. Example, this one, right? Let me just share my go back to my stream and change it to. Oh, oops. Oh, oh, wait. Yeah, yeah. See this one? This one is home printed. Like, I printed it home. पूरा ही घर पे बनाया t-shirt. I just bought t-shirt from outside. I think I bought it from Jockey and then just like printed this whole thing. So I've been trying to do this. That I did this with cap just to experiment. I bought this I think cap from DIY, and then just printed this on the Jaguar design, right? But I was like, can I do this with honest design also? So even if I just don't want to sell them right now, I can still do like 5-6 variation of it, right? And just go through that stuff. There is yeah, this one. Like do 5-6 variation of them and like just do it for certain people, right? Like दोस्तों को दे दी or experts को दे दी and all that. But yeah, so that was there. Uh, by the way, Alpha for who is watching, we're gonna launch on Zora soon. So I'm figuring out how to tokenize this and कैसे वो कर सकते हैं. But keep it between us, okay? हाँ, so उससे been trying. Then I have this screen sheet with me also. यहाँ पे है मेरे पास. You might have seen my photos. So I wanted to use that for like even digital photos and tried creating some stuff. These are the mock-ups, the tote bags and all of them are obvious. But I'm gonna now create new mock-ups because I've removed this, and then create more posters on that and play around. But yeah, this is a new thing I'm experimenting mostly. Next year यही focus करूँगा पूरा to make this thing. This one by the way is Dacoit के लिए कुछ बनाया था मैंने, because why not? What else is there? There would be a logo or sorry, ना sticker नहीं होगा इसमें, क्योंकि sticker जब मैंने बनाने का try किया था यहाँ पे, तब problem ये थी कि at that time Figma did not have the text right on a text tool, right? Path text on a path tool. So I had to do this manually. तो मैं फिर After Effects Illustrator में गया था. So this is why the sticker is not in this Figma file. But yeah, these are the designs. I'm going to share these with you. Just go through this stuff. Pretty cool stuff what you can do with just single inspiration and trying to minimize the scale of the whole thing. And if you find some good designers, and I have the t-shirt also. एक बार दिखाता हूँ. मैंने पहनी बहुत है, but दिखाता हूँ. अरे 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 प्रभु आए हैं आज तो. क्या हाल है सर, कैसे हो? मनु सर आए हैं भाई, आज तो बड़े लोग आ गए. मुझे पता है अगर आप फ्री हो तो आ जाओ, लाइव में बकचोदी करते हैं. See, this is printed by like a friend. He started his own merch business अभी, तो उसने किया हुआ है, but बहुत cool है. This is really cool to wear. So I'm just wearing this whole day. अभी मेरे daily ये चल रहा है daily का. Yeah, okay. ठीक है, चलो वापस आते हैं, काम पे लगते हैं, थोड़ा सा और बातें करते हैं. Harsh, what do you want me to review? Just drop in the link, please, or reply in the comment. I'll check it out later. But yeah, so these are the designs कुछ बनाए थे उसमें भी, figuring out other plans and all that. Tried to give the same design for other companies. So Copper X के लिए I was like, okay, if I can, how do I make this a template, right? Fuck AI, and like something like this. So pay वाला तो it was very obvious, just fuck fiat, pay stable, right? USDC or USDT, crypto, it could be also. So if any companies are looking for collab on this style, ping me. But yeah, we can do this. This is really cool. I did this for Copper X. Certain companies can certain have branding, right? Or क्या था? Yeah, this is trying to do the quite design, but this just sounds too cocky for me. I was like, इतना cocky attitude नहीं है मेरा, तो I don't think I would be able to pull this out that okay, मसीहा हूँ पूरे web design का, मैं नहीं होता. Like this, I might not be able to pull off. So I did not go into that last style. But yeah, that web design. यो मनु सर, ये जल्दी मिल जाएगी आपको. I'm just figuring out the details and stuff. डिजाइन रेडी है आपको, तो आप मुझे घर का एड्रेस भेज दो, आई एम जस्ट गोना शेयर इट विथ यू, आपको भेज दूंगा मैं। आई ऑलरेडी हैव 3-4 लोगों का एड्रेस, आई एम कलेक्टिंग स्टार्टिंग के 15-20 लोगों का, एंड आई विल सेंड यू। तो आप टेंशन ना लो, आप लोग उसका एड्रेस डीएम करो, आई विल सेंड दिस टू यू। ठीक है, या कमिंग बैक। ठीक है, तो ये है यार, दिस इज व्हाट आई बीन डूइंग फॉर द लास्ट मे बी कपल ऑफ मंथ्स। और बाकी तो एजेंसी काम, यू गाइस नो हाउ दैट कीप्स गोइंग, राइट? Baki, I've been seeing on design, it's been going crazy. There's this new tool called Pepper that has been going crazy. Like, I've seen so many things. Framer has been doing crazy shit. They added design pages, so that was really cool. Recently, by the way, if you are a developer, check this out. Yep. Wait, I can just share my Octave also, no? Yeah. Yeah, you can see my act tab now. Yes. So Devfolio ye kara. Very interesting, by the way. Devfolio are doing hackathon, which is like you come here, you I think build for 3-4 whatever hour. Oh, you share in this thing, and then you just like they hire you from this. So instead of doing a typical task where they are doing a hackathon, which is interesting for like they are again a hackathon company, so it makes sense for them. But very cool concept. This could be a interesting way of creating a funnel to hire more people. I think developers already get hired through other hackathons, so why not even hire for product design, marketing, content in house, right? So really cool idea. I'm excited to see how they do the product design plan. Um, oh, they are not doing a typical hackathon. No, they are. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, I was wrong. So they are saying come to our office, spend a day with us, and उसमें जो टॉप परफॉर्मर होंगे वो जाएंगे। अब परफॉर्मर क्या होंगे वो पता नहीं। मनु भाई का एड्रेस तो नहीं आ गया कहीं, चेक कर लूँ नहीं। बट देखना पड़ेगा यार, ये तो इंटरेस्टिंग है। That has been happening. These are, by the way, my bookmarks. I'm just going through bookmarks. Yeah, prediction markets moments. Yeah, I got into prediction market. I got into leverage design. बहुत pain था. This will also be pain था, but fun था. So this also would be a fun thing to try on. What else we have here? We have X402. No idea. I've been learning this. I have asked a lot of my coder or like crypto expert people to tell me क्या है ये. This I got to read. Joel wrote an article on future of money, तो पढ़ना पड़ेगा कैसे हो सकता है ये. Sunday आज ऐसे पढ़ूंगा. So this is why like this is a cool shit. So I don't know how many of you know this, but I wait. Let me just share back my screen and let me show you something. So I got a 3D printer. ठीक है. And I got this one, Bamboo A1 Mini. Let me just share that with you guys. Folks, plug on की मुझे भी आ जाएगा Slack में notification. But हाँ, so I bought this printer, Bamboo A1 Mini 3D printer. So that means I can print 3D obviously now, right? But the only limitation I have is that this bed is very small. So ये जो bed है, ये I think कुछ 8 by 9 inches something like that is, right? Yeah, it is I think something around wow. Well, it's enclosure box नहीं चाहिए मेरे को. Oh, I should get enclosure box, but this is really cool to have it. But छोड़ो. हाँ, कुछ तो है. I think एक कुछ printing size कम है. एक पूरा printing machine size A4 है तो बहुत कम है. So I can't print huge things, but I can print like small things. I can print and figure out shit, right? So I've been printing, and cause you all are here, so I would love to show you some of my prints. Okay, you can already see some of them in this Scadis IKEA board. Okay, one of obviously is this one. This is a Oni mask. I printed it wrong. If you're my Instagram, you already know this, but I printed it a bit wrong. Get stuck on the cheekbones. So थोड़ा सा इसको white करके I got to make again, but like good mask. The print quality was good. It was 7 hours or something, and I printed them in black because I can then paint it later. So this is really cool. I printed a couple of Pokemons also, but वो रुद्र ले गया तो फिर वो मेरे नहीं रहे, वो उसके हो गए हैं, तो पता नहीं कहाँ है वो घर में. I have no idea where they are, so I can't do much about it. Then I printed this. It's a Ray-Ban Skyrise holder, so my meta glasses stay here. It also has a charging port, like you have some charging कर सकते हो, but I don't need to, so just hold them here. Uh, Anyway, I can remove clutter from my desk. I am printing and figuring that shit out. Okay? And this is I have not started designing my own 3D prints. This is I'm just downloading from Makeover and using it. So जब वो हो जाएगा तो और crazy हो जाएगा. I tried this Batman mask also. I printed this for Rudra, so his size shorty as you can see, right? But it's for Rudra. Mostly he'll also grow it out in the next 6 months, something like that. But cool shit looks very good on the wall. Again, toys को तो बहुत best 3D printer. Yeah, it takes sense. So if you are someone who want to get a 3D printer, please do. I believe me, it's the most fun thing I've ever had. Till I made this office. I think last I was enjoying making this office. Now I'm enjoying making the 3D printer, right? So these are the couple of things I made, which I'm showing you. Then obviously there's a lot of things. Again, storage though is one big part of 3D printing, which you just get into, right? So I made this. This is a bento, like a organizer, I guess. So I keep all my stuff organized in this. Again, very cool. It looks very cool on the desk. Uh, Printed obviously the basic pen vases and all that holder. I don't have to buy these shit anymore. Printed this. I think I already told you about this, but this is sorry, this is a card holder wallet. So that's the cool thing. So I can like these things I would buy and waste money on like 2K, 2K, 3K INR. I would buy leather wallets and all that. Now I can print wallets and then I can put leather on them. I can put MagSafe. I can do that in house because I can figure that part out. But a lot of cool things can be done. I recently did one thing which I'm very what I say proud of. So I recently changed my desk from sitting to standing. Okay. Now the one problem anyone who has done this would know is that when you do this, the cable management it just sucks, and you might manage the cables under the table, like you can figure that part out. But what do you do about all the wires which are going to the main extension board, right? So generally I try to minimize it by just using extension board and just plug all of them and just have one wire. But here because I don't want to put two extension board, like 12 plug नहीं चाहिए मुझे और मेरे में होंगे, like there's lamp, there's chargers and all that stuff, right? So I wanted to figure out another way. So there's this thing called I think, let me find Maker World. Let me find Maker World and I'll show you this. So there's this thing called standing desk spine. Oops, yeah, this one. Cable management spine is called. Yes, let me just find that for you. Management spine. और उसका अगर प्राइस देखोगे ना, so let me show you this. Voice is low. Okay. Thank you, Jay sir. But Jay sir, I'm meeting you for coffee in the next 30 minutes. 11:30 I'll leave home, so I'll see you in the next 11:45 पे मिलता हूँ मैं आपको, ठीक है? Sound is low. Why is that? Oops. Can you hear me now? Is the audio much better? कोई बता क्यों नहीं रहा कोई और? सब स्पीकर पे सुन रहे हैं क्या? Hey Akurin, posting bangers I'm assuming. You should try the Twitter growth hack. भाई कल क्या crazy हुआ है? Yeah, coming back. So I was sharing with this. Yes sir, I'll see you in the coffee for a bit, okay? मिलता हूँ. So Jeshar lives in Ahmedabad, and you can just like I'm gonna catch up with him. दिवाली को मिल ही नहीं रहे हम लोग दोनों जन. But this is the thing, okay? It's called cable management spine, and this comes like this is the cheapest one, which I did not like. And IKEA पे भी थोड़ा बहुत random था. Amazon पे it was around 1K से like 2K के between में था, and obviously I would go for the better quality, right? So वो फिर अच्छा quality white color लेने में and all that pain would be there. So yeah, it was around 1K to 2K के बीच में आ रहा था, right? That's like okay, again builder mindset. क्या करेंगे हम? So so what I did was I could 3D print these, and Maker World पे there's this. Let me try to find where are these. So Maker World पे there's this 3D print which you can use to create this spine by yourself. It is this one. Let me share. Now the audio should be good. थोड़ा तेजी बोलता हूँ तो अच्छा है ये आपका आवाज. But yeah, here if you see, these are like I can print these. So I have A1 mini. I can do that, and I would like print 16 pieces of plate. जो fuck up हो गया, I have to arrange it and print 9 pieces on a plate, which were much nicer with extra brim. क्या होता है बात समझाता हूँ आराम से. But yeah, I could print these and I could make my own like spine. I was like, fuck, why would I then pay cash and just figure it out myself, right? So that's what I did. I printed these. Again, it was very costly. Cost in the sense that time wise it was costly because my printer was running for 3 days when I have to print 9 pieces, and I needed around I think 50 45 pieces of 6 set of pieces I had to do. And obviously the time was laga, but paisa bache because one filament comes like, let me show you whether a 3D printer I can show you here. This is a fun of having a, so you can see the 3D printer there, right? See, let me just turn off the blur so you can see it much cleaner. Yep. So here's a 3D printer, and you'll notice that this is very small. So that filament behind that, right, jo plug hai, that was 1K per roll, which means I already use I think 200 300 grams, 23%, which is 200 300 rupees ka, and I printed all of this stuff. Check here, the whole spine. I printed the whole thing, and I could just use it my standing desk. I mean, like, this is the cool fun of like, obviously money wise it was good that I saved some money, cash, and all that shit. But it's just fun that I can do this. Like I can do this whenever I want to do. I can just like experiment on these things. So ye bahut fun hai. This is a fun of 3D printer. So if you're thinking of it, believe me, go for it. You might think, okay, I might not have a use of it, and I think now I'm regretting only getting a mini and not getting a bigger size with the multicolor print, because then I could do a lot of random shit. And one of the biggest thing I think I will do, right, is start printing my own logos. Like I can actually now 3D print my logos and have them on a wall. So I already did this with this small thing. I already did print version. Like this is the print version of all the logos I made. I think this is 2021, 22. I think beach banaya tha. So I already did a print version. Cool. I mean, not bad. But it will be much cooler if they are on a wall, like which you can play around and place, right? I think this whole wall with all the brands I've designed, all the logos I've made. I know, throw narcissistic, but hey, gotta be what we gotta be. But that's it. That's the thing. Before closing, I'll do this one thing. I'll do a giveaway for I think 118 people who are watching here, and I think on YouTube also a mix of people, right, who are watching. Share the stream, right, or tweet the stream. Actually, if you're on YouTube, tweet the stream. If you're on Twitter, share the stream, and post a quote, right, which you like design wise. So again, an honest take on design, like how I showed you, right. And the best one I will use that in the t-shirt design, obviously, but I'll also give you a free t-shirt, right? So do that. I'll see you in the next stream. This is Rahul Baduria signing out. Yes, sir. I'll meet you in the coffee place.